Having a super fast loading website has a lot of advantages. It not only keeps the customer more engaged on the website, it also gives a good customer experience. Having a website which is fast loading can give you good SEO score, a good Google ranking, and thus lead to a lot of traffic on your website. Though there are a lot of plugins which can optimize your website for speed, they have their own limitations. So, a good web designer should plan for optimizing the website from the beginning. Let us check out few good practices to make your website amazing and super fast loading website. Welcome guys, this is Prakash from theskillwheel.com, and in this session of Quick Ideas series, we will be learning about making a website super fast loading on different devices. So this is one of my website, theskillwheel.com, and if you know how to measure the speed of your website, these are few tools. The first one is GT Metrics, which is one of the popular tools. The second one is the pingdom.com, and the last one, that is a Google tool called Page Speed Insights. These are the three tools by which you can learn about your website speed. All these three tools have different functionalities and features, and these can be used to understand how exactly your website is behaving. So, as you see, the Page Speed Insight has a feature wherein you can learn about how your website is functioning on mobile and the desktop. So this is one tool. The second one that we have, as we discussed, pingdom.com, it has certain limitations because it doesn't give you all the insights about how to fix the errors. So it gives you the details about where your website is getting slow. Like in this case, the image part of the website is bigger size, 6.0 MB, and that is the reason because the whole page size is 7.2, and out of which 6.0 MB is the image part. So it is indicating that we need to optimize the images. But if you look at GT metrics, it has a lot of features, as it gives you a detailed report about your website's behavior. So this is the report for the website that we are checking today, and it has a GT matrix grade. So it gives you all the details how your website is loading and how much total time it is taking. So here you can see that the image part, the total page size is 3.75, and it has taken 5.3 seconds to fully load on the desktop. So it also shows the image part is 2.72 MB, JavaScript is 584 KBs, and also the total page request, it is given the details here. The amazing part about GT Matrix is you can also have a look at a detailed recorded video which gives you exact video line for your website load on the device. So this is the exact test which has been recorded, and it is giving you details like time to first byte is 0.5 seconds, first contentful paint 0.9 seconds, onload 3.3 seconds, largest contentful paint 4.1 seconds, time taken for the website to be in an interactive phase is 5.3 seconds, and the page fully load after 5.3 seconds. So a lot of these features are there. So different tools have different functionalities, and you can make use of all these three tools. So I will leave the link in the description, and let us check out the report and how we can make use of it. Also, GT Metrics, they have a lot of blogs, and they will also give you a lot of tips. Looks like you're running WordPress. Have a look at our WordPress optimization tips. So you can make use of all these tips given. So let us first understand how the website speed can impact your visitors and the total business on your website. So as you see, as per a general study, if a customer is made to wait for 1 to 3 seconds, the probability of the bounce increases to 32%. If it is 1 to 5 seconds, the probability of bounce rate is increasing to 90%. If it is 1 to 6 seconds, the probability of bounce increases to 106%. And if it is around 10 seconds, the probability of bounce is around 123%. So you can understand why it is important to optimize the website speed. And even if you have a beautiful website designed, it is more important to optimize it for speed. So let us try and understand what are the steps we can take to make our website super fast loading. The number one thing that you can do is to cache your website. So caching is something wherein some files of your website are stored locally on the visitor or the customer's system. And whenever the visitor visits the website again, the same file are accessed. So this is how there can be an increase in speed, because few of the files are already there which can be loaded fast while the customer is visiting your website. So caching is the first thing you can do on your website. So how to enable caching on your website? There are a few plugins which can help you greatly to enable caching on your website. So the number one plugin is the WP Rocket plugin. So this is a premium plugin, and this will enable caching on your website. So it's a popular one, and you can go and check out the pricing for it. But if you are looking for a plugin specifically for caching, there are two options. One is the light speed cache, and the second one is again a popular one, that is W3 Total Cache. So these plugins have amazing features, and the most important thing is the lazy load. So what it does is, if you're on a page, for example, and you're looking at this image, it will not allow the next image to load. So this is how it will minimize the page loading time, because it is only showing you the things that you are interested in, and the later part will load once you are on that particular part. So this is how lazy load plays an important role for the customer to have a better experience while he is on your website. So you can check out these plugins: WP Rocket, Lightspeed Cache, and The last one is the W3 Total Cache plugin. The second most important part of optimizing the speed of your website is the use of optimized images. So if you check out the score here, you will see my website is showing 2.72 MB of images. So it is a major part of any website, whether it is a blogging website, whether it is an e-commerce website, there will be images. And if your images are not loading fast on the system, definitely the website will load slowly. So there are three types of images which are used on the website. The first one is JPG, the second one is GIF, and the PNG. So there is always a dilemma as to which of the image type should be used on the website. So if you look at these images on the screen, it has a GIF, PNG, and JPEG type of image, which is having a size of 24 KB. And if you look at the difference, definitely you will see the JPEG type of image is the clearest one. So it is advisable to use JPEG on your website, but if you understand the technicality of it, the JPEG type of image loses the clarity when it is stored on different devices. If you are not storing it on different devices and reusing it, it is advisable that you can use the JPEG type of image, whereas PNG is an image which does not lose the clarity even when it is stored in different format. So I'm advising to use the JPEG type of image which loads fast compared to the PNG and GIF type of images. Even when we have these kind of images, there are certain things we need to consider. So normally a web designer like me also in the beginning, we just go to websites like Unsplash and just download any kind of images like this. Like I will just say web design, go to any image, and I will just download any size image from here. But these different size of image might increase the load on the server, because of which your website will not load properly or will take a lot of time just because of unoptimized images. So images cause a lot of issue in slowing down the website. So if you are downloading images from the sources like Unsplash, it is important that you also optimize those images before uploading on the website. So there are tools like the Tiny JPG, and I love using Squoosh, and this is an app wherein you can actually check clarity of the image before and after it is processed. So I will just show you one example quickly. So this is one of the images which is, I think it is 902 kbs, and it is having a size of 1920 by 1347. So it's a large image, and let us see how we can optimize this image and reduce the file size also. So here is the image, and in this Kush app I can reduce the file size by 86% without losing the clarity. So here you can directly check the before and after quality. So even if I make it to reduce, say, 50% quality, you can see it is not losing the clarity of it. So I can reduce it further, and you will see even after losing the quality to 96%, it is not visible. You can also resize these images and optimize it for your website. So image like this, which is of a dimension 1920 by 1347, is rarely required. So you can make it to maybe 600 by 350 and use it on your website. So this is an amazing tool. You can use it before uploading to the website. So here is the download link, and you can just download this image and use it on your website. So of course there are a lot of plugins which are available if you have already uploaded a lot of images. Like if I want to show you how many images are there. So if I go to the media file, the total images, these are a lot of images already uploaded on my website. So the solution is I can use few plugins which can optimize the images already uploaded on the website. So there are few plugins like Smush, and I like one plugin that is Short Pixel. So Smush is having a lot of features, but I do like the Short Pixel because it gives you more functionality and it is having a lot of features which are free. So you can make use of the plugin like Short Pixel, which can optimize the image for your website. So for a image, it is advisable that the image size should be in the range of 50 KB to 200 KB so that it loads fast on the website. And the page size, if you're optimizing it, shouldn't be more than 3 MB, but the optimum page size is ideally 1.5 MB to load fast. The second important thing about images is avoiding hot linking on your website. So if you understand hot linking, it is something like an image is hosted on your website, but another website is linking to your image, because of which the server is getting a lot of requests from other websites to fetch the image which is actually hosted on your website. So you can find out more details about this. To avoid hot linking, you can make use of few plugins like the all-in-one WP Security and Firewall WordPress plugin, which can avoid hot linking of images on your website. The third and most important step to increase the website speed is to reduce unnecessary plugins. So if you look at any website, you might be using a lot of plugins. So for example, my website, I'm using almost 20 plugins, and a lot of these plugins may not be useful to me. So if you find any plugin which is not useful or having no functionalities attached to your website, you can disable it and delete it from the website. Another thing is, do not keep plugins which are not updated like this. So if you have a notification on the dashboard that a new version is available, try to upgrade the plugins, because it can be a situation that a new version is more compatible to your WordPress version or the PHP version, and because of which there can be a conflict between the WordPress and the plugin version. So always keep your plugins updated and keep only the necessary plugins for your website. So the next important thing about increasing the website speed is to make use of CDN network. So to understand CDN, we just saw about the cache thing. So the cache is something where the part of the website which are static is stored on the customer or the visitor's system itself and accessed from there on the next visit. But if your website is accepting customers all across the globe or from multiple countries, you can make use of CDN network. So what CDN is, this service providers, they have their servers located in different countries. If your website server is in a particular country, you can make use of CDN network. So the CDN network is something where the servers are in various different countries, and a replica of your website is stored on those local servers. So for example, if the person is accessing the website from India, a server near to India will provide the details of your websites and not the actual server which is, say, placed in US. So it is minimizing the physical distance of the customer location and the actual server. So you can make use of CDN network, and a lot of the hosting providers like the SiteGround, WPX hosting. So for WPX, you will see here also it is mentioned free lightning fast CDN. So CDN is something which is an upcoming technology, you can say, which is helping a lot in boosting the website speed. You can also make use of few paid services like the Max CDN, or there are few CDN providers if your hosting provider is not providing these services. Of course, you can make use of a very good free service given by Google, that is Cloudflare. And Cloudflare is something which is absolutely free, and it is an amazing thing you can use to speed up your website. It has actually redefined the way the websites can work. So the CDN technology is amazing because it gives you the access to a local kind of a server from where the customer can access your website. So it is kind of a fast technology. So many of the major hosting provider are now providing the CDN service on their hosting. So if not, you can make use of Cloudflare or other free CDN networks. The next important thing about website speed is about the type of servers. So there are few type of servers like Nginx, Apache, and Lightspeed. So you must have heard a lot about the use of Lightspeed servers these days. So if you check the reports about the Lightspeed, it is amazing because in comparison with Nginx and Apache, the Lightspeed servers are lightning fast and they are really reliable. You can check out the Lightspeed performance on various platforms, and a lot of hosting providers are nowadays shifting to the Lightspeed kind of servers. So if you check out Name Hero, they have the Lightspeed kind of servers. Even WPX, they are using Lightspeed servers. SiteGround and one of the popular Hostinger, they have also shifted to Lightspeed web servers in 2019. So definitely, because the website is hosted on servers and the speed of the server matters a lot in increasing the website speed. So while selecting the host, it is important that you select a better hosting provider having light speed servers. So Lightspeed also comes with a lot of things like the Lightspeed cache and other plugins which helps you to better the website speed. Lastly, apart from clearing cache, image optimization, CDN, and the Lightspeed servers, there are a few important things which you must know which can optimize the speed of your website. The first thing is about the PHP version that you are using. So every WordPress website, as you know, is using the PHP and WordPress. So the PHP, if you want to find out the version, you can go to your cPanel or hPanel and try to find out PHP config. So here it is, and if you click on that, you will get which PHP version your website is using or the host is providing. So if you see here, the latest one is 8.0 PHP version, but currently I'm using 7.2. This can be important because your website is using a lot of plugins or themes, and if your theme or plugin is not compatible with the PHP version, obviously it is not going to function properly. So it is important to check out the PHP version, and also if you go to the plugins while installing any plugin, you will see something like this if it is compatible with the WordPress version. So if you check here, now it is saying it is incompatible with your version of WordPress. So it is important that the WordPress, PHP, and the plugins that you are using are compatible and functioning properly because this impacts the website speed a lot. Another thing is many people they have a habit, they keep a lot of plugins which are not updated or unnecessary plugins are lying on their website. Another thing can be the themes. Like if you're using a particular theme, that should be the only theme available on your website. So do not keep unnecessary themes or plugins on the website. Also, if you have uploaded any files or folders on the FTP, you just need to go to the cPanel, check out in the content folder, and if any theme or plugin files are unnecessarily lying there, like this one, it's a zip file, so it is not showing on the WordPress dashboard here, but it is still lying, and you just need to delete such unnecessary files. This is because the hosting company provides you a limited space, and if you have unnecessary files lying on the server, it is going to slow down your website. So it is a good practice to keep the content folder clean and free from any unnecessary files for the themes or the plugins. So in this session, we could identify a lot of things which can make our website a super fast loading website. Remember, a fast loading website leads to a better ranking, as well as it will attract a lot of traffic on your website. Hope you people are enjoying my videos, and soon I am coming up with a full course on website development, and it will be for the non-tech people. It will be super easy, and you can join me on the web development program, which is I'm going to start soon in the first week of April. So if you are new to my channel, do consider subscribing to my channel, like the videos and hit the bell icon so that you will get notifications for all such new videos in coming days. So thank you so much for watching and take care.